This is a video of Shadow's first day discovering that he can offer behaviors. Just a few seconds earlier, we gave Shadow a treat that was licorice flavored, and he was so excited by the flavor that he started bobbing his head up and down. We clicked and gave him another treat. Pretty soon he was bobbing his head up and down in delight, clearly elated by the fact that all he had to do was bob his head to earn another click and treat. He's just begun tilting his head to the side and making this adorable face, and he is now going to begin alternating between clicking for him tilting his head the same way that she's tilting her head, and also clicking him for nodding. To earn a click, all Shadow has to do is offer the behavior a second longer than he did previously, or do it with extra enthusiasm. We then take Shadow to the arena for his first day ever playing with the ball at his new home. I'm not sure if Shadow's ever played with a ball before. He certainly hasn't played with one with clicker training. All I'm doing is clicking Shadow for touching his nose to the ball. Then I withheld the click until the ball happened to roll because he nudged it hard enough. Soon Shadow liked it when the ball rolled and began mirroring my enthusiasm and level of energy. Then I ran in front of him and waited for him to roll the ball to me. When he did, he got a click and an extra big treat. After about 5 minutes of playing with the ball, with Shadow having no previous clicker training ball experience, Shadow then decided to go see what else he could roll. My dog Tovi was watching intently. I've never played with Tovi with the ball either, but he was watching Shadow and thought it looked like fun. As soon as Shadow went over to the barrel and began rolling it, I immediately clicked. It's not every day that a horse decides to transfer a behavior with one object onto another object. Shadow gets a couple of clicks for alternating between rolling the barrel and rolling the ball. This was an idea all of his own creation. Tovi is hanging by my side. He clearly wants to play too, but isn't really sure what to do to get my attention. I just wait to see what happens. After all, this is Shadow's time, and I don't want him to get jealous. You can see Shadow watching Tovi and wondering why he's not getting clicked. I was withholding the click because he wasn't rolling the barrel as thoroughly as he was rolling a second before. Seconds later, some snow falls off the roof of the vinyl building, spooking Shadow and Tovi. Tovi sees this as an opportunity and gets over to the side of the barrel that Shadow was just on. He immediately nuzzles the barrel, wondering how to get it to roll. While Tovi is busy munching his treat, Shadow takes the opportunity to roll the barrel himself. Tovi is a very shy dog. He's watching intently to see when it will be his turn to roll the barrel again. He's not one to just jump in and take things over. Finally, Shadow rolls the barrel far enough that Tovi feels like he can get out in front and put a couple paws up on the barrel. It's interesting because Tovi then turns to biting it. He's offered 3 different behaviors now: touching it with his nose, touching it with his feet, and biting it. There are 2 different forms of creativity going on here. Tovi is offering different behaviors with one object, and Shadow has been doing the same behavior with multiple objects. Just there he was wondering if he would get a click for trying to roll me. He's not being rude, he's just experimenting. As soon as it's Shadow's turn again, he gives the barrel an extra good push, as if to say, "See, I can do better than that, dog." To finish things up, we go back over to the ball for a few minutes, because I'm curious to see if Tovi will try pawing it, just like he had done with the barrel. Of course he does, and in no time at all, Tovi and Shadow are showing a lot of enthusiasm with regard to the ball. Tovi tries standing up on the ball with 2 feet, and Shadow hardly waits for him to get down before he's pushing the ball and showing off his best new behaviors. It was a very fun way to spend Christmas Eve together.